Hi everyone, I'm Farmer Jolly and this is our Vintage Farm series on Plough. Now, we have been very busy off screen and we have got all of our fields harvested. This is the last field. It is quite late, it's about 8 o'clock in August and we are just finishing this off because this field I think will wither if we don't get it finished this month. So we'll get that done and we will then move on into the next month. Now the plan for the next month is to collect all the straw bales. We have gone around and baled everything. I think there's a total of 15 full bales and I think there's one partial unloaded. I'm just trying to work out if that's included in the 15 or not. So we've got about 15-16 bales to collect. We have also, if we jump over, we have mowed all of the grass, but you can see by windrowing it's not making that much of a big swath. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to stop with that. This tractor is really dirty with the grass. Yeah, we're going to stop windrowing. You can see it does say it needs to be ploughed and it needs lime. So the plan will be to, where are we? Here, field 92 and field 90. We will try and get them both ploughed and then replanted with grass, and hopefully that will give us a better yield. I'm not sure actually if the other fields need to be ploughed. Yes, they do. All the fields need to be ploughed. Now, do we have a plough? I can't actually remember. Where's the plough? It's further up, isn't it? Yep, here. Now, do we have one? We do. It is only a 2-meter plough. So I think what we'll do is we will use the plough for the grass fields and possibly, let's have a quick look. What can we plant? At the moment it will be, we could do barley, canola, grass and wheat. We'll see how much canola we get, but I might want to put canola back into one of the fields. Actually, we can send this worker, this tractor, back to the farm. If I can select it. There we go. No. There we go. Create job. Go to. And we'll zoom it in and we'll send the worker to about there. And then jump back to the combine, which is on the last pass. It's given us quite a bit. Now what I'm thinking is we use the plough for some of the fields and we harrow some, and then we'll plough the other fields next time. So actually we could work out how many fields we've got. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if we plough 4 and harrow 4, so I'm thinking if we do these two, definitely, actually we could, yeah, we'll do those two, and then probably these two, and then we'll harrow the others. We've then got 4 fields that we can plant straight away, or faster, and then the others, as soon as they're done, we can begin planting. So this worker is now finished. Let's start the engine. We can go and unload this and get the combine put away. Be interested to see how much canola we've made. I did have a quick look and we've done about 10,000 litres ish of barley from one field. The wheat, we've done about 5,000 to 6,000 from, was it? Yeah, 2 fields. They were obviously smaller fields. And then the canola has done probably about 6-ish thousand, 6,500 from the one. So that's not too bad. So I'm not sure which crops we should plant. Let's fold the header back up. I have had a look as well, because I said I'm thinking about rolling the fields. I'm not sure if we should do that straight away or not. It is going to be another step. We might look at doing that for the next, well, after the next harvest. So let's just turn this off for now. And is this tractor still on? Yes. So again, we'll turn that off and jump over to the house. And where's the sleeping trigger? Just here. So let's progress to 8 o'clock in the morning. We'll have a quick look. It would be nice if the roller that we're after is in the sale, but I'm not sure it's going to be. Let's have a look. No. Typical. So the roller that we are going to get at some point is this one, because we can change it between a field roller and a grass roller. But we'll do that later. So what tractors should we use? Now the John Deere is our biggest tractor. So let's put this away. And I did get the forage pickup out onto the John Deere because I was hoping that we'd be able to collect the grass, but there's, while I was windrowing the headlands, I just realised how little grass there actually was and thought it would probably better to increase the yield. So let's unload that. There we go. And we can disconnect like that. And we will use the Landini for the harrow. We will need to go and put that the forage collector away. So, but before we get the bales, or sorry, before we use the harrow, we're gonna have to collect the bales. There you go. So we'll leave this here for now. Let's grab this. We're gonna make a start with the ploughing, because that is, I think, going to take quite a bit of time. We might have to repair the plough. Let's drop this down. I think we are on something, so let's, yep, we were. There we go. Right then. So yeah, we'll get the grass fields done first. I'm hoping we can use a worker, because we've got a lot that we need to do. While we're here, we might as well just the plough. If I pull in here, there we go. So let's repair this, and that'll be okay for now. And we're going to hit post. I was hoping I could do that without reversing, but not going to be able to. We've got enough fuel, so let's race this over to the grass fields and make a start, hopefully make a start. Right. We can use the worker, so we set it up as 2 meters wide, and hopefully, actually we might as well jump into the tractor and we'll just double check. Yeah, that's looking like it's going to be okay. We'll just see if it misses anything. No, that's looking like it's going to be absolutely fine. So yeah, that's brilliant. We'll leave the worker ploughing the fields, and we will go and collect the... Don't know why it skipped that central part. We're going to leave it to it, and hopefully everything will be okay. So let's use the Massey. It does need to be repaired, and I have a feeling that the bale trailer is also going to need to be repaired. Let's just hitch up. So we've got quite a few bales. Well, I say quite a few. We've got 14. So let's just leave that like that. And yeah, everything is going to need to be repaired. So repair that. That is okay. Repair that. And repair that. So then, we do, I believe, have auto load. Let's just have a quick look. Yeah. So this should now be collecting. So there are 3 in this field. Yep, perfect. So we've got 4 fields that we're going to have to go to. So we've got obviously this field that we've just done, and have a quick look at the map. So we are currently at field 103. So we're going to come... Which is probably the best way of doing this. I know that's quite a steep hill here. So I think we're actually going to go down. We'll collect field 21. Come across, do field 9. And then on our way back via 25. That's the route we'll go. So then. These shouldn't take us too long, and at least we can begin with the begin cultivating the fields and then seeding. There's going to be a lot that we need to do to increase the yield, and it's probably going to be wise to not have crops that need to be harvested at the same time, because we need to keep an eye on the moisture. So I can't actually remember how many are in this field. No, another 3 in this field. Hopefully. Let's just go Control F Shift R. And grab these. So I don't actually know how many this trailer can hold. I'm hoping it will go up another level. Because I don't really want to have to come all the way back to unload. We've got beacon on this trailer. Yes, we do. I know I've made about 15 bales. I don't know how many are on the field that we didn't harvest or bale. Is that field 25, I think it was? So there is a chance that we are going to have to unload and then come back. Which isn't the end of the world. Obviously, the more bales we've got, the better. But it would be nice if we could just do it all in one go. Is there any more? Yeah, there are. So I think we'll just try and go up and then round as best we can. Right, let's get these bales all loaded. I'll see you when the bale trailer is full or we've run out of bales. Right, so we've got all of the bales that we made on. I did have to manually load the back 2 bales, which I'm actually quite surprised. They look as neat as they do. We're still gonna go back the way that we planned because I want to just see how many bales are in that field. Because if there are, what is that, 2, 4, 6, 8 or less, then I will try and load them myself so that it's quite a tall trailer load. If it's any more than 8, we will come back. Just because I don't want to go any higher than 3 high on the trailer. I don't actually know if I'd be able to reach any higher than 3 high. So let's just try and get out onto the road. Now this is why I didn't want to go the other way, because I knew that the tractor would struggle getting up the hill. There we go. And the field is just around here, so how many have we got? I can see quite a few already. So 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So yeah, we're not going to get them on. So where is... Actually, we'll just check in on this field. Now it is missing some, which isn't ideal. I don't know why it's missing rows, but that's not ideal. We'll sort that out in a bit. So we should have a bale store there. So let's tag this and let's go and unload our bales. Now I think this is where the bale trailer was parked, but I just wanted to double check. Actually, what we could do is send the Landini off to begin cultivating the little fields, and then yeah, that might be a good idea. I'm not sure why these people are walking over the crossing so slowly, but we'll just leave them to it for a second. Where's the Landini gone? Here. Yeah, let's just repair the plough, the arrow. There we go, repair that. That's all fine. And try not to let go of the steering wheel. Let's go and make a start with this. Can we actually... Let's just stop here for a second. Can these doors open? Yes, they can. Okay, so that's going to make it a bit easier for the bale trailer. Because it will just go straight through there. I believe this is a 5-meter cultivator. These people cross. So it's going to be quite a busy episode because we've got so many fields that we need to get prepared for the next crop. So just trying to work. I think we'll start with field 19 just because it's a bit bigger. It's not 5, it's 5.5, not 5.2 is what I was meant to say. So let's start that. That's fine. I'm hoping it's going to come back. It's not meant to be skipping any lines. Oh well, we'll keep an eye on it. Right, all these people and the car have gone, so let's go and unload. And I did see that when we opened the big doors, that the unload point is actually where we'd stored the trailer. So I'm hoping... I think I've missed it. Oh no, I haven't, it's just here. So we are going to have to reverse because that car was in our way. And I'm hoping that I can just unload them straight onto the trailer. Is that the unload point? I think it's this one round the corner. Ooh, is it? I'm not sure. Let's have a quick look. So, we've got this here. What's this for? That's for the cheese factory thing. So, I've got a point up there and a point down here. That's going to be the spawn point for the cheese. So, do I have to... do I have to take them off manually? Or can we... Let's try. Let's take all the straps off and see if we can just reverse. If I can actually reverse into the gap. See if they would just disappear. I'm really not doing this very well. So it looks like we are going to have to lift them up. So we might at some point have to invest in a telehandler because I'm not sure that we are going to have the reach. I don't even think we're going to be able to do two. But we'll try. Okay, so we can lift the two. but I'm really not sure we are going to be able to get them up high enough. No, we are not. Let's just see if we can let them go in here. No. Right, that is not ideal. How much is it going to be for us to get the telehandler? I think there is an old... Oh, not wheel loader. We could get a wheel loader, but I don't think its reach is going to be particularly high. I do have this. This is the oldest telehandler that there is at the moment, but I'm hoping there'll be one that's a bit older, because none of these are going to get that high. So I'll have a look. We won't buy anything in this episode, but let's for now just try. We'll try and unload these as neatly as we can. Keep trying to move the camera and forgetting that I'm actually controlling the telehandler. Not telehandler, front loader. Right. So where can we unload these bales? Let's just try to unload them here. So what have I got? Left shift I. Okay. So they're not in the best place. And I've still got 2 bales on. So let's get those off and go and collect the last lot of bales. Right, so we've got the straw bales now, and I was just having to think, if anyone knows of a good old vintage style telehandler, please let me know in the comments, or anything that could potentially reach the bale store, just so that we are not struggling with putting the bales away. There is a multi storage area, but that's where we're putting the combine at the moment, so I don't really want to put it there if we can help it. It is just up here. If there is nothing the right style, then we will look at putting it there. But if we can get something like an old telehandler, then that would be ideal. So let's turn this off here and turn the beacon off. Let's close these gates. There we go. Now, one of the workers has finished. This worker, how is this field looking? Hoping it looks pretty good. Yep, that is pretty good going. So it has missed a little bit there, but I'm sure that's okay. So let's lower this down. I don't think we've got to do anything special. And we'll get this field done. And this is the reason that I was not going to plough all of the fields in this episode, because we've done one field already and the plough hasn't even finished with one grass field, and they aren't the biggest fields. So at least we'll be able to get some crops in the ground and maximise our yield. Now, it would be nice if we can get a corn header as well, because then we can just try and do some corn or some sunflowers or something. But there's nothing for the combine that we've got. And as it's a vintage style series, we need to be able to get something that is going to suit series. So yeah, again, if you, as with a telehandler or something like that, if you've got any suggestions as to vintage style equipment that you'd like to see in the series, let me know which pieces it is you'd like, and I'll see if we can incorporate them. Obviously we can't get every piece of equipment, but yeah, if you've got any ideas of any equipment that you'd like to see me using in this vintage series, let me know in the comments and I'll see if there's something we can do. So I think to finish the episode off, we'll get this field finished. It won't take us long at all, and we'll then head over and make a start on, is it field 9, the big barley field that we harvested in the last episode? We'll make a start on that field. So let's get these fields done. Well, I am very pleased with this harrow. It is absolutely lovely. It's a nice working width. We've got a good working speed. It's just ideal in my opinion. I really do like this. I think this is a really good mod. So we've got 2 fields now, all cultivated and ready to be planted, which we will hopefully do in the next episode, and we will hopefully try and get as much of this field done as we can off screen, so that we can actually, I suppose what we could do is what we'll do is I'm going to get a second headland done on this field, and then we'll set it up on a worker so that the worker is then cracking on with this. This is what I mean, it's just the size of the harrow. It fits the tractor really well. It's not taking it doesn't need much horsepower at all, and it just looks right on the tractor, and we've got a good working width. Anyway, yeah, we'll probably get a second headland done and then set this up on a worker. I do just really quickly want to see how this is looking. So it's done okay. So there are little patches, but hopefully it's just these bits. I'm not sure why it's left them, which is really weird. And that bit there. So I'm going to have to tidy this field up, I think. I might set it to how it did, because it did, when I set the worker up, it said the working width was 1.1 meters, and I changed it to 2, which is what the size is in the shop. But I'm going to set it back to 1.1 for the other field, field 92, and we'll see if that's any better. So I think we're going to end it there for this episode. But as always, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed it. Like I say, if you've got any ideas for vintage style equipment that you'd like to see incorporated into the series, let me know in the comments and I will see if that's something we can bring in. If you have enjoyed the video, if you could hit that like button, that would mean a lot to me. And if you've not subscribed to the channel, again, that would mean a lot if you could subscribe. And as always, a massive thank you to everyone that's watched the video and all the subscribers that I've got at the moment. It really does mean a lot to me that you guys are enjoying the episodes enough to subscribe. So hopefully we'll see you back here for the next episode. Thanks again for watching, and bye for now.